Let's just do this.
If you put it that way, I look pretty bald. Yeah, it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Since I've been actually like really thinking about it, so it became like a normal thing to me. I compared to other people like good manes that they would have on their head, you know. I kind of narrowed it down to when I was about 15, I guess. I have all like the receding hairline. I don't have any balding on much balding on my crown. In my teenage years, I also had some pretty severe acne on my forehead. I think it was an even bigger insecurity for me back then. It has been thinning out more and more and more. I go into the university or something, and then when I come back, my hair is greasy. It's stuck into some place. So my confidence is getting lower and lower by the hour, you know. So from 15 to 17, I had this pretty big change. I wouldn't call it probably depression, but I was pretty sad. And up to a point, since I never had a girlfriend and I was seeing this like hair loss, I was really freaking out. If I'm gonna get bald, I will never get laid, you know?
Yeah.
This thing just gave me like an overall insecurity that was like gradually building up and building up. If I had a really low confidence, I just kept with it for 5 years and it didn't lead me to anywhere. Sometimes I wouldn't go to outside with friends, just stay home and be a bit like depressed. The most important thing I asked to Dave of me it was just, why am I doing this actually? I saw that I didn't have enough confidence to do anything else but going to the university, studying, going back home and just staying there, like watching YouTube and not interacting with people, you know. I kind of tried many ways like to build up my confidence, to go outside more, to do some extra workouts and such. And I think like it took me 10 years to actually go there. And right now, I started working out, which you have to do something every day to just start to get you to sweat. I just gave that idea to a friend and I said like, so let's just be accountability buddies and we will do this challenge. And then we will see what the results are. And actually it helped so much. And I think that kind of strived me on actually thinking more about what the other problems are that I have, and one of them is balding. Yeah, my friend told me about hair transplants. I started looking into them. I got to a conclusion that it's a thing that I could do, but maybe I still need to think about it, and it's also expensive. Maybe it's not worth it. So I was just pretty down, and whenever you're a bit depressed, then you always look for your insecurities and think about your insecurities and such. I started looking into Baldcafe, and I like. With accepting my balding, I wouldn't be too much into it if you didn't have such a great community behind it too. Your community is just amazing. And if they all are happy, confident with it, then like, why shouldn't I, you know? I'm gonna shave my head on my birthday, but then I was thinking like, why should I wait? Why should I wait? I can start my whole year as a new man. So let's just do it. If I shave my head is pretty big. All of the people would be like, whoa, your head is big or stuff like that. So first of all, my head is big. So I had to deal with that. And that was an insecurity. The reason why I'm celebrating this, why I'm actually shaving my head off, I realized today that I'm actually quite comfortable in what the hair that I have now. I can still live with it for 2 or more years. But the thing that actually is always on my mind is that what happens after those 2 years? The thing that I'm mostly afraid of is not shaving it off. But the point is that I was always afraid of actually being bald, like shaving it off, like being bald because of my head shape, because I don't have a beard. And I still have this feeling that, okay, I can keep to this hair, but I don't want to shave it. I don't want to look bald. I don't want to have my big head on the display of everyone, you know? And that's the insecurity that I want to go through.
Welcome to my head shave party. I'm nervous and excited. We have lights and the music. I have my drink over here. Now it's the time for the main ceremony that you all came here for. I have my good friend, my clippers here. I've been dealing with this thing for 10 years with the fear of becoming a bald man. I might have accepted my look that I have right now, but I still have this lingering feeling of fear that I'm gonna become bald and I'm gonna look bad and feel bad, and I just want to accept it. I just want to face it and deal with it. So yeah, let's do this. So I'm gonna start myself and then my girlfriend is gonna help me do the rest, I guess. It's guard 2 for now. Oh my god. Oh wow, it doesn't feel that bad. Whoa. Alright, so this is how I look with the guard, with the 2 guard, that's how it's called. And I mean, yeah, I have a big head as I suspected, but I like the feeling, I really like the feeling now. And I mean, if I'm gonna go with the 0 guard, overall I love the feeling now, I love the feeling. And yeah, as you can see I have this, yeah, and at the top it got a bit thinning, but not as bad as I thought before, I guess, and yeah, I'm looking forward to accepting it fully. Yeah, so this is the final look. As you can see, I look much better than with the 2 guard. This is with the 0 guard, and I think it looks really nice from the sides, from the front, and yeah, I like it. I like it. I looked into a mirror, and I'm always surprised actually to look into myself. But I like the feeling a lot. I like the feeling a lot on my head. And I showed it to my parents and they were really excited, and they were surprised because I didn't tell them before that I'm gonna do it. And they were surprised, but they told me that I look even better. Yeah, it was a good experience. So I'm looking forward to going outside and showing it off and rocking it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna party a little bit more, and then we're gonna go outside, walk a bit, and I'm gonna feel the breeze on my bald head right now, yeah.
Epic, man, epic.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
fantastic.
The reactions were overwhelming, I guess, with positivity, and I feel great. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I didn't think that I will be that much surprised or that much scared before doing it, because I was like really into it. I really wanted to do it, but I was all crunched up, and and it was pretty hard for me to take the first bite, I guess.
Being now on the other side, so to speak, is there anything that you can identify that helped you take that step? You know, any encouragement you might be able to give to any other people?
Well, I was thinking about it for a long time now. Just think about it, to just have it on my mind all the time. And I think that the thing that would help other people, I guess why I didn't do it earlier, or didn't just kind of looked into all my balding, all this problem earlier, was because I was really not doing much productive things, or I wasn't really, if I tried to do some exercises or do some kind of like productivity, if I tried to do that, I would just keep up to like a few weeks. But now since September at least, I did one thing, which was exercising every day for at least a bit. And that kind of helped me to think about other things. And also I had a lot of free time right now to think about a lot of things. Don't be afraid to dive deep into all of those things, and just dive deep into Baldcafe. I think you will find what you're looking for there. And for some men, I guess, if you go rationally, just by like, just with your advices, like to write positive and negative things about it. For me, I mean, if there is anyone here who is also been thinking about it and struggling for a long time, for like 5 to 10 years, you know, then I guess I mean, you don't have anything to lose. Just try it and see how it looks. And especially if you had a hair like mine, which was pretty much receded all the way back. I mean, when I shaved it off, it's really obvious to see that like the most further away line is at the edge of like my ear. Is like half of my hair is missing, you know. When you have this kind of receding hair, it's probably gonna look better. If any of the guys watching have a person who they can talk to, or who they talked to before, like they could be their parent or like brother or sister, you know, just some kind of friend who they can talk to, and then kind of ask them if they can participate in such a party. They will give as much warmth and, you know, and love to them, and it would help a lot to do that.